Hi, this is Jessica Lane with the Little Yellow Cottage Home Cooking Channel, and I am here today to show you how to make macaroni and cheese with this most wonderful invention in the whole wide world, the Instant Pot. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so to get started, you're going to need at least a pound of elbow macaroni. And you will need some chicken broth of any kind. I like to get these because you'll need 4 cups of chicken broth, and these are already 4 cups, perfectly measured out for you. Saves you a little bit of time. The other thing that you're going to need, obviously, is some cheese, and you can use shredded cheddar cheese. You can use mild or sharp. I have here some Colby Jack cheese, and I'm a big fan of just using whatever you have. I also have some cream cheese. This is my secret. And then about 2 tablespoons of butter, and of course some black pepper to taste, and you will also want to have a little bit of salt. I have some pink Himalayan salt here. Again, that's just more for your taste. So first we'll get started throwing all these ingredients in. So into your Instant Pot, you want to put your elbow macaroni. It's a little loud. So once you get your elbow macaroni in there, yes, I'm using my hands. Go ahead and put in your 4 cups of chicken broth. Then just give that a quick little stir. And just make sure all of the noodles are covered. Okay, so once you get your noodles and your broth in your pot, you want to go ahead and put your lid on. And when you get that on, it will seat and tell you it's locked. And this little top part here, move over so you can see that a little bit. You want to make sure that you're set to sealing. Turn it so you can see better. So this is your venting. You don't make sure it's on venting. You want to make sure it's on sealing. So once you get that turned on to sealing, then you're going to come down here and hit the manual button. There's all these other functions, but I really prefer manual. And as you can see, you want to set that for 4 minutes. That's all you need for noodles. So it will kick on and start for you, and then pressurize and start cooking those noodles. And when we come back, we'll throw everything else in and have some nice creamy macaroni and cheese. So now that it has finished cooking, your 4 minutes are up. I like to go ahead and release pressure. You can do a natural release where it will slowly come down, and that you'll hear this little pin drop that's back here in the back. I'll screen again. So the one thing that you can do if you want to go ahead and release the pressure quickly is I grab a wooden spoon, and you go ahead and bump this over to venting, so it does get a little bit violent. So once this pressure comes back down, this little pin in the back, you will hear it drop. Once that drops, the pressure is low enough inside that you can open the lid and see all the yummy goodness inside. Okay, so now it's all come down. The pin just dropped. So at that point, you can go ahead and open it up. Be careful, it's going to be a lot of steam coming out. Just set your lid off to the side. And give your noodles a little stir. They may be kind of a little stuck together at this point, but you just want to kind of break them up a little bit. Give them a nice little mix up here. So once you get those all kind of broke up, one thing I forgot to mention in the ingredients is you're going to need about 3/4 cup of milk. So go ahead and put that in now. And you can go ahead and add your butter as well. The cream cheese. You can go ahead and throw in your shredded cheese. Give that a good stir. You also, at this point, want to go ahead and hit your cancel button and go to your saute button. Now this, you can get 3 different levels here. So you'll want to hit your plus or minus sign. You can go down. Sorry, let me try that again. Oh, sorry, the adjust button, and go to your lower saute section there. And go ahead and start stirring everything together. Get that cheese nice and melted and the butter nice and melted. So you can get everything mixed up. Get it all nice and melted. That cream cheese, definitely got to get it melted in there. Look how good that looks. Boy, it smells so good too. Can't wait to have a nice bowl. So once that's all melted down, then you will go ahead and add in, I like to use about a half a teaspoon of salt. So not much at all. You go ahead and get a little bit of salt and just kind of sprinkle that in there. We don't want a whole lot, but just a little bit of taste. And then you go ahead and do a couple cracks of your black pepper. And you can add more or less, however you want to do. And then you just stir that all in. And once everything gets melted, then you're going to want to go ahead and hit this cancel button again to turn off your saute. You don't want that to keep going. It will scorch your cheese on the bottom of your pot. So just keep stirring it till it's nice and mixed all together. Doesn't that look good? So I want to thank you all for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there and take a look at this next video, and make sure that you tell everybody about this wonderful mac and cheese. That's good.